Hi, my name is Sparr. I'm the founder of Buspatch. I helped start the Buspatch Black Rock City Burning Man camp.
Hello, I'm Victoria, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Buspatch Black Rock City camp.
This is our first year as a Burning Man camp.
We had the idea to run this camp because we had been running a vehicle-dwelling community off the grid. It felt like living in a Burning Man camp all the time. So it made sense to bring a version of that to the Playa.
After running Buspatch Oakland for about a year and a half, we decided to take a piece of it to Burning Man. And so was born Buspatch Black Rock City.
Meet our newest prized possession. This is the articulated bus. It's 60 feet long. This is the back, all the way over here. And let me go to the front now. The front is all the way over here. Let's go inside. We haven't decided what we're gonna do with this bus yet. This is a totally blank canvas. We're gonna take out all the seats and convert it into something livable. Take the poles out. All the poles are removable. We just have to unscrew them. Turn this into an entryway and have a room at the back, a room here, and then use the other door to lead to 2 more rooms, and then the front door would lead to a room. It's pretty rad. It's apparently fun to drive. I wouldn't know. Let's look at it some more. So yeah, that's the articulated bus. Looking forward to getting that organized.
So for converting the bus, first we took out all the seats. Then we went through and put up some walls to separate it into rooms.
After a few weeks of building out the beds, the kitchen, and the storage area, I started joking, we should drive this whole thing to Burning Man.
So we installed solar panels on the roof and we applied for the alternative energy zone, and sure enough, we got accepted.
It took 4 trips to the DMV and a couple of detours to California Highway Patrol. Then we were ready to pack the bus and hit the road.
It's the night before Buspatch Black Rock City leaves for Burning Man.
This is Connor. He's riding with us, and he's bunking with us at the burn. What do you think is cool about Buspatch Black Rock City?
The fact that Buspatch is going to be in Black Rock City. It's pretty rad.
For the record, I think it's 4 in the morning. What attracted you to Buspatch Black Rock City?
Someone pointed out that you guys were going. I was looking to go. It all kind of came together into a perfect concoction.
Well, thank you. We're glad to have you.
Aw.
Look at these adorable little stickers I made, so that we know which camp we're in. Buspatch Black Rock City.
We brought a 60-foot articulated bus with room for 9 campers in it. There's basically a room at the front, and then a little hallway at the door, and then a room in the middle, and then a hallway at the door, and then a room in the back. The middle room, we put some bunks in.
This is one of our air conditioners that's running to cool down the bunk room. It's working really well. This bunk room is a really nice temperature.
There's also a small dining area that uses some of the original seats.
This is the camp stove and sink. The whole thing's portable, so we were able to just lift the cabinet out of the bus and put it here on the Playa.
We built a shade structure off the side of it, shower with gray water, a couple of folks camping in tents, built out a small kitchen.
We have 2 chest freezers. We have this beautiful camp stove. This is our dishwashing station. Over here is our compost and recycling station and trash.
The kitchen is flowing pretty well.
On the wall of the bus, I've made a sign-up sheet for cleaning and cooking.
It's breakfast time here at the Buspatch camp.
These are beautiful looking pancakes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying a blueberry pancake made by Kathleen.
starting the Buspatch Black Rock City Camp, I wanted to show that this large of a vehicle could be driven out here as part of a camp, as infrastructure. I'm doing some paperwork on the easiest way to get people to bring large vehicles to the Playa. I also wanted to be able to take a slice of our vehicle dwelling community in the city and transplant it to another city that happens to be Burning Man. I wanted to provide a place for me and a few of my friends to camp semi-comfortably and to try my hand at running a camp. And this kind of killed all those birds with one stone.
Burning Man is a really wonderful place in a very harsh environment. My goals for running a camp were to create an environment where people would not have to worry about staying hydrated or staying well nourished or staying clean or well slept. And by looking after those basic needs, people would have a lot more time and opportunity to go out and explore the offerings that Burning Man has, and it would also provide people an opportunity to give more to the Playa.
Camping in the bus is working really well. The people in it say it's pretty comfortable, more so than they expected.
I taped this mirror up inside the doors so that I could look at myself.
I'm Ethan.
Hello, my name is Olga.
Hello, I am the communist ruler of the feline spirit realm.
Hi, my name is Abby. I'm from Belgium.
This is Buspatch's first year, so it's my first year with Buspatch. And holy fuck, there's a bird! Buspatch has been a really incredible experience. It's been a very straightforward, no drama, high technical ability experience, which has been a huge plus. Both Sparr and Victoria have put so much work into the camp that I really appreciate. Just a really incredible experience to have a bunch of kind people around and all the infrastructure that's really needed and people willing to step up to things. So I've really loved it, and it's made my Burning Man experience even better.
This is my very first burn, and I was part of the Buspatch camp for it. And I am very happy that I made this choice. It's because I've been very busy falling in love with someone at another camp. But every time I arrived back at Buspatch, it felt like coming home to this little family that was just kind of doing their thing, and everyone was just so peaceful, and there was just an atmosphere that I really, really enjoyed every time again I arrived back home.
This is my first time at Burning Man. It's been a really incredible experience, especially camping with Buspatch.
This camp is small and well organized.
Being in Buspatch and in the alternative energy zone has been really interesting. All of our neighbors are really cool. There's the solar tours that happen every day, so I've learned a lot about more ecological ways of doing Burning Man.
I'm so glad that we're able to be sustainable and do everything on solar power.
Right now we're waiting for a solar tour to walk by, and we're going to tell them about our solar panels. Hey, welcome to Buspatch. This is our first year as a camp. We decided to bring a bus with some solar power on it. On top of the bus, we have 8 235 watt panels, 4 in the back, 4 in the front. They are attached to unistrut rails on the roof, and a few other things are attached to those rails as well. What we're running off our power is these 2 window ACs. There's one portable AC inside that we run intermittently. These 2 freezers, which pull very little power. These pull 60 watts when they're running, and they run on about a 10% duty cycle, so 6 watts on average. I strongly recommend chest freezers if you're doing a big solar power setup. They're far more efficient in every way. Having the door on the top means you lose less cold air. Having the thicker insulation of a freezer means you lose less to the outside. And we're also, of course, charging people's phones, laptops, bicycle lights. We're also running some lights. These guys right here, I recommend these. It looks like a fluorescent, but it's not. It's an LED fixture. We're running a 124 volt DC system, which is kind of unusual because it's a little more dangerous to work with. It's the first time I've ever worked with wires where the insulation's thicker than the copper. The reason we do that is because the amount of loss you have on your wiring depends on the amperage of the power you're sending, not the voltage. So higher voltage, less amperage for the same number of watts means you lose less power. So we're running 50 feet of 10 gauge copper, whereas if we wanted to run it at 30 volts, which is what we do for a normal setup for a 24 volt battery system, we would probably need zero gauge copper for a run that long, and we would have spent an extra $1,000 on wire.
All the panels get wired down into the passenger compartments where all the batteries and charge controller and inverter are.
Hello! Hello! What are you going in circles? So it comes in over there to a charge controller. That takes our 120 volt DC, turns it into 26 to 28 volts DC to charge our batteries. It's a little hard to get to, so I'll bring you inside so you can at least peek at it. It's in our bedroom, which is a mostly undusty area, but if everyone scoots in this way, you'll get a look. Victoria, I am going to leave the doors open this time.
Okay.
For our batteries, we have 4 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries. It's a very common size cell for people to use for this sort of conversion. We have them in pairs, 2 parallel, and then the 2 pairs are in series. We're running a 24 volt system because that's what the bus uses. It makes cross charging very easy. We can use the bus alternator to charge our solar batteries. We can use our solar charger to charge our bus batteries. If we didn't do that, then we need a 12 to 24 or 48 to 24 converter somewhere. The downside is we don't have 12 volts tappable anywhere, so we can't run 12 volt devices without a step down. Right now we're not running any 12 volt devices, so that's not a problem. We decided to go with 110 for everything. We have a 5 kilowatt inverter that's running currently nothing. If we want to run all our air conditioners, we switch over to that one. Right now we're running on a 1500 watt inverter because it's cooler and quieter, and that runs 2 out of 3 of our air conditioners and all of our other stuff. Any more questions? No? Okay. This is the first section of the bus we're going to remove all the Playa dust from so that we can start putting clean things back inside. The first step is to pressure wash a bunch of it, which I am missing a piece for, so we're going to cut. Victoria.
Okay.
So this hallway and shelves... No. What?
You don't need to say anything, just pressure wash the thing.
Okay.
Bye.